MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Braxton Ashcraft is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And now here is Leonardo Rivas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Cincinnati, the pitcher, Leonardo Rivas.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Tyler Callahan stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Callahan is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles, doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Reds are down in order. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Riley O'Brien will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty V, one of the things, if you like strikeouts, this is the guy you want to watch pitch. Swing and miss stuff. Good fastball, a good assortment of breaking pitches. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game of baseball right now.
So now into the box is Avery Lynch. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Freddie Aaron is on deck. The 3-1. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. And he's retired here, 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
At the plate, Freddie Aaron. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in will be Brett Santos. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Pitch is popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Jonathan India digging in now.
Number 6.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Show Track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Hit hard to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Patrick Dwyer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate now, Zach Collins. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. missed. 1-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Reds. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sean Costello as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch of the AB now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fouled off. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Now the first pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
2 balls and no strikes to the Bucs DH. Costello on at first, nobody out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Winker is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on day. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Stepping in now, Andrew Bechtold. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
The batter will be William Contreras, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Batting in, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Two-0 to Brantley.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, one man out. Three and 0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 offering.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Two balls and two strikes now. Two men are on with two men out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's ready. The payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We've played two, all even now at 1-1. Now to the plate, Leonardo Rivas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. One and one to the Reds' leadoff man. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next up is Tyler Callahan. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Rivas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next to dig in, Johnny Knight. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box now, Jonathan India. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And that's in there, 2-1. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Mike Moustakas, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In there, strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Avery Lynch grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the next to bat will be Freddie Aaron. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is there. 2 gone.
Number 7.
Next up, Brett Santos popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series, as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now to the plate, Sean Costello, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. From the belt, kicks and deals, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. Andrew Bechtold would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Costello is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Again, another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And this one will bounce into the wall. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Will. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate now, Andrew Bechtold. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Now batting, catcher, William.
Into the box, William Contreras. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Patrick Dwyer. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. No one on with 1 down. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fastball is in there.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 2-2. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Full count now, 3-2. Zach Collins will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Zach Collins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On its way is pitch number 75. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 3-2. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now is Michael Brantley. Struck out in his first at-bat.
No left
Yeah, he's
field.
got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count remains full. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Here's the 1-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Avery Lynch. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the first pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Brantley stands at third with one gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
On its way is pitch number 75. Freddie Aaron stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. That's popped up. Knight has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Leonardo Rivas.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. At the plate now is Tyler Callahan. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hey now.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. In now for the Reds, Johnny Knight struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
High in the air out to center field. Lynch is there, and he has it for the first out. Nick Castellanos now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Kemp. 2 down.
Next, it'll be Jonathan India, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to right field. And Kemp is under it to make the catch for route number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Tyler Mahle, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Brett Santos.
That last at-bat, Natty D, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
One ball, one strike, the count. The 1-1 home.
The count is 2-1.
Swing and a little tapper. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean Costello. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off for ball 1. Santos aboard here at first with nobody out. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Popped up. India waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
the batter, the designated
Up
hitter.
next for the Buccos, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Mahle has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Winker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit, Andrew Bechtold. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home.
Inside, ball 3.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 out with the man at first. Strike taken up in the zone.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now to the plate, here is Mike Moustakas, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and 2 strikes. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Patrick Dwyer. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jesse Winker. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like
and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Reds go down quietly, still down by a count of 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up William Contreras. First pitch of the AB now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dwyer is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here. You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
We're in the sixth inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Castellanos is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping up is Tony Kemp. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So to go quietly here in this half inning, we'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds 2. Orlando Marquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Marquez, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Stepping in next, Tyler Callahan. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The first baseman, number 17.
Keone Kela will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Johnny Knight will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. None left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-2. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Avery Lynch. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Freddie Aaron, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Sean Costello. Now the first pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lynch over at second. Aaron is over at first with 1 away. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run pushing has to make you feel good.
William Bunch is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. In now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Second and third here, 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now at the plate, Andrew Bechtold, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 3-0. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Johnny Knight. And the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And he misses again. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In on the hands of it with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. The 2-0 on the way. 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Jonathan India, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Mike Moustakas will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds lead 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Amir Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, William Contreras. And now the first pitch. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swinging bunt. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Right back at the mound. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Michael Brantley, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. From the stretch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Contreras on at first. Nobody out. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. The 2-1 home.
A swing and a shot down the line. It's a fair ball.
The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Into the box, Tony Kemp, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set. Here's the 3-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 5.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Avery Lynch singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
This is foul right side. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Moustakas. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So here is Freddie Aaron. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
A man on third with 2 down. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's
3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Sal Romano enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Brett Santos will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit hard but foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Pirates 7 and the Reds 2. Phil Maton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So stepping in is Patrick Dwyer. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now into the box, Jesse Winker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
It's no problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The Reds down to their last strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Ends at a 7-2 finish. The Pirates earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Braxton Ashcraft takes home the win. Riley O'Brien was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
It all I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up. It all I promise. pump fake, yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah, yeah. They won't sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah, yeah. My own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victory.